Hey, and welcome back to How to Be Real, a place where we can be real in a world obsessed with fake. I am Tasha B. I'm an actor, filmmaker, and creator that is getting my Pilates on. Like, I'm transitioning.
Pilates hottie.
Be a Pilates hottie pretty soon.
And I'm Tay. I am a creative producer, a lover of all things wellness, and your favorite local yogi who's excited about this Pilates hottie.
Yes, girl.
Potentially working together. Right.
Moving into our shout out, I want to shout out Humble Zay, a streamer, I think on Twitch. But Zay walked 3,000 miles from Philadelphia to California and streamed his entire journey.
That's crazy.
It was really cool to see just like a young black man setting a goal and achieving it.
Girl.
And such a long way to walk. He walked across this entire country. He walked through sundown towns and encountered a lot of like racist white people calling the cops. He had a friend following him in a van for like when he needed to take breaks and sleep and you know all that kind of thing. And people called. He said one white person called the police and said that him and the guy that he was in the van with were selling drugs or on drugs. Another person called and said that he had a gun, which is extremely dangerous to do on anybody, let alone a black man.
Yeah.
To call the police and say this person is brandishing a weapon so that they come ready to shoot, essentially. So
People are just miserable, bro.
all because he was walking and he had like a...
Literally just walking.
He had
walking,
like a cart
black.
thing that he was pushing that had like essentials on it and his camera and everything, and he was just pushing it and streaming. And I think him streaming the entire time is what saved him. Like if he wasn't streaming, because a lot of the police or whatever would see him streaming, and then as he gained popularity, because it took him a while. I don't remember how long it took, but I have been seeing his content for like weeks.
Wow.
It took him weeks to walk across the country.
Oh, I'm sure.
And so I think by a certain time, different police stations and a lot of people knew about what he was doing, because who walks across this whole country? It's huge. 3,000 miles from Philly to Cali. I don't know where he landed in Cali, but he made it safely. So it was really cool to see him just keep going and fulfill his goal and not let those things stop him. It feels very inspiring these days to see a black person, even if it is as simple as walking. It's extremely inspiring. So
It is.
shout out to Humble Zay. I'm glad you made it, and welcome to Cali.
Right. Welcome to the West Coast, boy.
Getting into our three realists. This was pretty fun, and it was fun to think about and kind of get to know myself.
Literally, I was thinking that too.
Right? Like, so it's the three realist contradictory personality traits that we have. Just because we all have them. Yes. The duality of being a human. But yeah, what's yours?
Girl, to your point, I was sitting there thinking, like, after we got off of our planning call, I was sitting there like, this is good. Like, what are some of the things? So to dive in, I love hearing other people's drama, but I don't like sharing mine. I don't like sharing my own.
That's so true.
I'm like, yeah, tell me everything. Don't skip a beat. I want to know. And then why'd you say that? And then who said? And then what? And then but then if it's like outside of my core circle, and you want to know my business, I'm giving you the super redacted version.
It's great.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fine. You're Tiffany from Insecure. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Specifically Tiffany, not Amanda Seals, Tiffany.
Not Amanda Seals.
Okay.
She's definitely not. She's telling everything.
Okay, so this is more so something that's like in the past, I guess, like a past version. I feel like I've grown from this, but if I'm naturally good at something, or back then, if I was naturally good at something, I would not try as hard to get better at it. You know what I mean? And more than likely, I would move on from it and quickly, like, maybe just get bored. Like, okay, I'm already good at this, like, naturally, boring. So whatever. Yeah, boring. And instead, I'll find something that I'm just super not good at, you know, something super challenging where nobody's giving me any accolades, and now I need to work super hard on getting good at that, even if I don't really care about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But then once I do get good at it, it's time to move on.
Time to improve. Constant improvement. I'm lacking over here. Let's get it up.
Yes.
Not a bad way to approach things, but yeah, worth examining for sure.
You know?
What, some of this, it's like not that we need to change it, but what is that?
Yeah, where's that coming from?
Yeah.
So that was, I I feel like definitely now I am honing in a lot more on the things that I'm like, either maybe it began as I, was naturally good, or just was one of those situations where I came across something that I was just like, I just want something that's challenging. Either way it goes, now where I stand is like, I like continuing to pour into the crafts that I enjoy, or that I've been building on for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm not like fleeting as much anymore, or fleeing as much anymore.
Yeah, that's good to not run from the thing that you're good at and enjoy. So good on you.
Yeah, thanks. And my last one is, I like being in charge and getting the credit for things, but I don't love the pressure of being a leader. You know what I mean? Like, I like just like being able to say, like, I did this, I led this, I woo-the-woo. But the actual process of doing it is like, I don't really love that.
Someone else do this?
Yeah. Exactly. It's like, okay, very, again, contradictory. Like, where's that? All right. I don't mind having a leader. You know what I mean? I don't. I really, really don't. But it's like, sometimes I'll say yes to leading before I even really think about it, just because I like the idea of being in charge and having my name attached to it.
Yeah.
But then once it comes time to execute and lead, it's like,
I don't have to deal with all these people.
Yes.
All these questions. All these decisions. It's all up to me.
Yes.
It's a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So those would be my three. What about you, Tosh? What you got?
My first one, I really thrive in a clean and decluttered environment. But I procrastinate cleaning until I get overwhelmed. I'm getting better at it, but I'm like, certain things like dishes. The dishes don't need to be done right after I just, made myself some eggs for breakfast. There's like 3 dishes. It doesn't need to be done.
No.
But then by the next morning, it's like my breakfast, my husband's breakfast, dinner, our plates, random cups, protein shaker. Now there's way too many dishes in the sink. And now it's too much to just do real quick, so I gotta set aside 30 minutes to do the dishes. But then it's too much. And then now it's been 2 days, and there's 2 days worth of dishes in the sink. And not only are the dishes in the sink, but they're also on the counter. I don't have a big, deep sink. Mine I have like a smaller one and then a bigger one. And it, especially pots and pans, it gets full. And then you got to put stuff on the side. And for me, that's just like, now you're trying to cook and there's no counter. And you're just like,
too much.
Now I'm overwhelmed and I have an attitude. And so I'm trying to get to the point of like, no, you need to like cleaning, or maybe not like it. Maybe just want to do it so that it doesn't get to the overwhelming point, like set aside sometimes. I used to be really on it. I would have every, I think, Wednesday. Wednesday was like a day where it was like, people don't really do shoots on Wednesdays, and it just worked. I was always home Wednesdays, usually. And I would clean the house every Wednesday. I would just, top to bottom, just spend the day. Like, it would take me like maybe 3-4 hours a day to just clean the entire house. And, get it nice and cool, like a reset day.
Right. Boom.
And then for whatever reason, something happened with my schedule, and Wednesday just stopped being a good day. And since then, I've kind of been doing it when I have time, or it'd be like, okay, this Thursday I'm gonna clean my room and my bathroom, and then I'll do the living room and the dining room, then I'll do the kitchen, then I'll do, and it's like
spreading it
out,
out,
scattered, and it's harder to just take a house reset day. So I need to like get better at that, scheduling it.
I feel you. I totally feel that. I'm like, I used to have, be really serious about my Sundays or Saturdays being the cleaning day, like real old school style, But I think once I think a lot of my anxiety was coming out through cleaning. And I'm like, once I chilled that out a lot, that aspect of like having a set day also chilled out a lot. But I also want, I agree with you. I want to kind of bring it back. You know what I mean? Because it is very spread out.
Yeah, for me, maybe weekly, because for me, it was every Wednesday I would do it. And it was nice because it barely got dirty in the week. You know what I mean? It would be like, oh, it's kind of just like
a touch-up.
A week's worth of people setting stuff where it doesn't go, and you're just decluttering and putting stuff back. And now I feel like 2 weeks will go by, and I'll be like, yikes, there's all of our shoes are out here. You know what I mean? Like just random stuff. And it's like, gotta take the shoes, put shoes in the room. Anyway, all of that to say, like, I want to get on it. And maybe it's not every week, maybe it is every 2 weeks, but I make sure that it happens on the dot every 2 weeks. That it resets, because I love it. The house, after you clean it.
Nothing like it. Nothing.
And then it's like you don't want to do shit. Like, I don't want to.
I want to be home in my clean house.
Eating on napkins.
That is so.
Using the same ass cup. Like, I'm gonna just wash this one and use this for my protein shake too.
Literally. Yeah. That is very true. We just had one of those days where it was like the dishes, like as you were describing, trying to cook, and it's like, okay, everything I need is in the sink. So now I'm hungry, but have to do the dishes first.
And then there's gonna be hella dishes once I'm done. Yeah. Like all these same dishes are about to be in the sink, and when I'm done.
Exactly. And after I did it, after I got done cooking, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do them again. Like I don't even, because there's only 5 versus the fucking 100 I just did. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I hate it, but I gotta get better. The next one kind of goes into that. I love making a schedule and like checking stuff off. It's such a dopamine hit for me to be like, go on the schedule, wake up, brush teeth, use the bathroom, pet your dog. Even just that, being like, wow, I'm on schedule. It's 10:30 and I pet my dogs, brush my teeth, wash my face. I got up. Check. It helps. And so I know that on the days that I do randomly that is something that I'll do if I find myself in kind of like a rut. I'll put something hella easy on my schedule, like email so-and-so, or check in with such and such about blankety blank, or clean the fridge. And then it's like something that's real kind of low lift. I can just get up and do it. Yep. Fully in my control. I could do this. Now I feel like I could do anything.
I could do everything.
You know? But the contradiction comes in because I creatively, and I am a creative, I can't be scheduled. There's been times like with my writing especially, like I'll be like, okay, I want to finish this script. So Wednesday from 5 to 7, I'm going to finish this script. And then Wednesday from 5 to 7, I don't feel like doing diggity dang. I end up taking a nap, an unplanned nap. You know what I mean? Like, you know what? Maybe before I write, I'll have a sandwich. Then I have the sandwich. Well, maybe I'll watch Sister for inspiration. And then
that's a good one.
Next thing you know, I'm laying down watching Sister eating chips. Like, I'm asleep. And it's just like, and no writing got done. Yeah. So I think it is something to where I'm trying to find the balance. You know, I feel like my creative self likes a deadline, but not
something to work against.
Do this day at this time. It's more so like have this done by Wednesday.
Yep.
By next Wednesday. Then it's like, okay, I know now between now and Wednesday, I need to be in the writing ether. Mentally, spiritually, I need to be up there just thinking. Being open to the writing inspiration.
Yes.
You know?
Absolutely.
So it's a balance.
That makes sense. It's like, don't box me in.
Oh my God. Yeah, but another one is, this one's a little more vulnerable. But I want to be like mentored and like guided. But I really don't like relying on people, and I also don't really like being told what to do. And also, I don't really like to be perceived as someone who doesn't know what they're doing. Even when I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want, like, I remember thinking this going into the Pilates practice. I paid for someone to teach me how to be a trainer, but I'm still mentally walking into this like, well, I don't want her to think I don't know what I'm doing. Girl, she knows you don't know what you're doing. She knows. She absolutely knows. You approached her because you don't know how to teach Pilates and you want to learn how to teach Pilates. Yeah. Why are you like, well, I don't want to think I don't know. You don't know what you're doing. So ask a bunch of questions and really be the student, because you are a student right now. You're trying to learn this.
It is so vulnerable, though.
It's hard, it's like, It's like, I don't want to be like, I don't know what I'm doing. Even if I don't know why.
Why is that?
What is that?
I can 1000% relate to that. That is a very, the way you said that, the way you stated that was perfect. Because yes, why? I don't know. It's like, I I want you to know that I'm very capable. I'm more than capable.
I know what I'm doing, but can you help me?
Yes.
And I feel like that sounds like, girl, what?
Sure.
You need help? And I feel like I've had people be like, you don't know? I thought you knew. And I'm thinking, why the fuck would you think I know? I don't know shit. I'm BSing all this shit, man. I don't know. I'm just acting confident. But it's like, no, I don't know. And I need to be more open about being like, yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know what I'm doing. Excuse me, do you know what's going on? Like, I hated, even in school, I remember like, do you know what page we're on?
Yes.
I hated being that girl in class. Do you know what page are we on? That just feels very much like, wow, you have no idea.
You are lost, aren't you?
You have no idea. Wow, girl.
Get it together.
Wow, girl. Pay attention. Follow with us.
Tasha don't know where we at.
Had no idea. She was texting. No. So yeah, like,
Damn.
get used to being the what page are we on? Did the teacher even say? Maybe they didn't even say.
Half the time they don't be. So.
Shit, maybe I was coughing when he said it. You don't know.
Right.
But now that we got our 3 realists out the way, I can really say, how you doing? Hey.
Well, I was good just a second ago. A little bug flew into my wine. So
you.
I know. You see her? She
Yeah.
just flew.
Make
an indentation.
We'll take a break and I'll refill.
No, you're good. But I'm doing great. And I'm sad just because the wine was really good. Like, so delicious. But overall, I'm existing. You know what I mean? Overall, I am taking it one step at a time, one day at a time. And I think, like, sometimes I'll say that just like, it's been a long week, taking it one day at a time. But I feel like right now I really, really, really mean that. Like,
yeah.
I'm really just dealing with the heaviness of grief right now and fighting against, like, my default of dissociating. Like, I can easily... That is, like, when things get too much, overwhelming emotionally, I'm just like, you know what? Clock out.
I don't like this. Memory off.
Off. Yep. No more of that. And I think I'm really trying to, like, find, like you said earlier, the balance. I don't know. So just to give everybody context, if I haven't mentioned it on the show, which I'm pretty sure I have, I'll say it again here. My doggy, she has cancer. She's has a tumor, and we need to, or more likely than not, going to be putting her down this month. And we've had her since I was 21 years old. I'm 34. That's a long fucking time. And I've never experienced this with a pet before, an animal, a baby, a little baby, my baby, you know?
Innocent angel.
Literally. She never did nothing. And so it's been heavy as fuck, because also, too, it just feels so weird to have to make that kind of decision for your animal, especially when they're not, like, in Fati's case, my dog's name is Fati, she's not... Everything else, like the eating, the wanting to play and walk and all the things are normal. Yeah. And it's the tumor part that's like, it's right on her nose and it's like just affecting her areas, all the things that you use your nose for, or feel, it's affecting that. And so being the one in charge to have to choose when and where to bring her life to a close is insane. So I've been smoking comparable to when I was 21 years old, probably. Like, I'm like, what's happening? Let me smoke first.
Keeping it lit, as we used to say.
Keeping it fucking lit. But also, too, like, I've been also working out and staying active at also probably the highest rate that I've ever had in my life. So I think that's, a lot of, but I will say both of those things I'm just trying to do so that I can, like, stay in my body. Well, with the weed, kind of get out of my mind, get out of my head. But with working out, trying to get back into my body and not float away too much, So I don't know. It's like, it's been a very strange push and pull because of the, like, again, when you want to default to not feeling as much or, like, checking out until everything is over, it's like, that's the easy part. The hard part is staying present. And
that's the work.
That's the work.
Is being present.
Is being freaking present. And so it has been an experience, because I know, like, throughout the last couple of months, I would probably say throughout this year so far, one of the key things that I've been trying to focus on has been feeling my feelings.
Yeah.
You know, I've talked about it on the pod plenty of times of, like, that is a key goal of mine right now. And this is like an ultimate test.
It is.
An ultimate test.
Girl, I was literally just telling you earlier, like, that is, like, you feeling how you feel and, like, allowing yourself to do that is a really big, like, a big step for you personally. You know, I've seen you and you've been saying for longer than you've talked about on the podcast. In our conversations, you've been saying that you want to get better about feeling your feelings and, you know, getting in touch with them, because sometimes you know, wouldn't know. Like,
No,
oh, I don't
yeah.
even know how that made me feel. I didn't think about it until just now when you just asked me.
Yeah.
So it is a huge amount of growth for you to be in this space, because, again, this is a hard time on top of everything else, right? That's
Right.
going on. On top of everything else, just life, period.
Just life stuff.
It would be really easy, and it makes sense that you're like, yikes, I kind of want to retreat. And I love how you're using, you know, things that help you. It almost feels like you're balancing it with, like even what you said about the weed. Like, okay, yeah, I am smoking the weed to, like, escape, but then I'm working out to, like, get into my body so that I can kind of drop into the present moment, but mentally lighten the load, you know, and just kind of have the balance, because there's got to be something. Like, you can't just be raw dogging it. Like, that's crazy. That would be crazy. I just don't think that's a healthy choice to make. Like, something's got to give.
Literally.
So it's nice that you do have those two things to kind of balance you in those ways. You have something that's kind of grounding you and something that's kind of like, yeah, but sometimes I don't want to be on the ground. Sometimes I want to lift up a little bit.
Just a little.
Can I hover?
Literally. And I think that too, because it's like there's other things happening in my life right now that are awesome, you know, that are really cool, that are, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, I was just telling you earlier, I got 2 new clients, which is like, you know, which huge, because I, like, not only does my business need this right now, like, shoot, I need this right now, like it's something that was a goal of mine, like, for this quarter. So I'm able to check off that box, which is amazing. But also too, it's like I'm getting new people, like, that I'm working with, like, new contractors and stuff. I feel like I'm making new fun relationships at the spaces that I'm choosing to stay active at, which is also really fun and cool. You know, just, I feel like, you know, Rod and I, we're trying our best to stay connected, but I think we're both also, like, going through this. We're both also having this anticipatory grief, like, right now, that is keeping us heavy. And I think that's also, although it's difficult, we also have had the opportunity to have moments and conversations to be like, hey, I feel like we aren't dealing with this with each other. Like, I feel like we're both on some, like, solo trips right now, and we do have each other, you know, and having to remind each other of that and come back to each other within this moment, which has also been, I think, a part of this whole journey of feeling feels, because I know Rod, that's something that he struggles with too sometimes, you know. And so anyways, it's like, that's bittersweet.
Yeah.
You know, it's all so bittersweet, but I don't know. I'm taking it, again, like I said, one step at a time, one day at a time. That's really all I can do right now. I'm like, I keep saying, like, you know, I'm existing. I'm here. I'm thankful to be alive and to have these experiences because of Fati, you know. But it also is just hard. One of those, I'm in a space right now, a period in life where it just feels like life is hard, you know?
Life is life.
Life is life. Life has its tough times, for sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. If it was one of those things, I used to get stuck in this mode of thinking, like, oh, you have to wait for the other shoe to drop. Like, you can't be too happy because there's another shoe dropping, you know? And I've been trying to stay away from that mindset. But I think, like, if I was still thinking that way, this would be the time, you know?
But it's like, it's weird too, because I think that statement is true about the other shoe dropping, but I don't think it's only in the negative, because there have been times where it's
That's
like,
true.
well, negative thing, negative thing, negative thing, positive thing, you know, the same
True.
thing, because that's just life. Stuff just is happening. And for me, something that does help me is sometimes it takes longer to get there because some shit feels all one way. You know, whether it's this feels like it's a totally good thing and this thing feels like it's a totally bad thing. But the truth of life is like nothing is good or bad. It just is.
Yeah.
And for me, that takes like a, you know, perspective, taking your perspective like macro is looking at it like, oh, this just is, because I, you know, can look back at times in my life where, you know, I might be in a similar predicament and think, oh, actually, I learned a lot in that time. And honestly, how often are we, all of us, looking back on times where we had less? But it's like, oh man, remember we used to do that? Remember we used to do this?
There's some good, yeah.
Remember Parmesan days? That shit was nasty as fuck, but we had fun, didn't we?
Yeah.
We had some good times. Good times.
Yep.
So, you
That's
know, I
true.
try to remind myself that too, to where like there is gonna be a day that, and you know, depending on how you feel about time, there's already a day that exists where I'm looking back at this moment thinking, ha, that's when I learned this, and that. That's when I really, I started doing this, and I picked up that habit. That's when I really started taking my fitness seriously, because that shit was crazy. You know, it's like so much that makes us, you know, all these moments make us.
Yeah.
Are they good? Are they bad? That really is, some shit really does switch with your perspective.
Oh, yeah.
You know, where it's like, oh man. So,
Yeah.
anyway, all that to say, life is life.
Life is life, okay? Speaking of, what's something that is going on with you, Tosh?
Hey, so I am, I don't want to say creatively blocked, but experiencing some creative blocks.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to move past them, but I'm trying to flow through them, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, like I mentioned with the cleaning earlier, I know that that's something that helps. And it's something that I kind of boiled down to like my personal faith practices. Like, we all have things that we do. And if ritual is too woo-woo of a word, but we all have our habits and our like space making, you know, things that we do to, whether you're a creative and you're creating, or if you're just a person who likes to curate their space, we all have these things that we do that kind of set us up for whatever it is that we
Right.
want to do. And I think creatively, specifically with like my writing, I've been noticing like I can get stuff done, but it feels like I'm, like I said, having to move around and above and below and through blocks. Like it's taking, I don't know what it's taking, but it's taking something, and it shouldn't be. Like there's, you know I have so many ideas, but it's like, what's happening right now? And it almost feels like I'm avoiding it.
Ooh.
In a way. Like it feels like there is a part of me that's like, I do want to write that, but like not right now. And so I'm trying to balance the like, how much do you honor that and respect that? Because, well, yeah, I don't want to put pressure on you. That's not cool. But at the same time, how do I also get this done in a timely manner? Like this week. Like, how do I do that? So it's a lot of, I don't know, just trying to like, it, in the artist way, Julia Cameron says like your artist self is like a child and you have to treat it like a child. So I have been kind of approaching it like that, like buying some chocolate and being like, yeah, this is for when we write that thing.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Like mental note. This is for once you finish that little
Here's a little
script,
sweet treat.
you can have this chocolate
that you love. It's your favorite chocolate.
This chocolate, or like, hey, I got the stuff to make jambalaya. And once you write that thing, we can make some jambalaya.
Have some jambalaya,
Be good.
okay.
It's very much like I'm incentivizing. Yay, you did it. Go eat the chocolate. Good job. Like it really is like a I'm raising you. And right now,
Yes.
as the mother to this creative child, it really does feel like, how the hell do I get your ass to do this?
To get up
Like
and
when
do it.
Plankton was trying to get SpongeBob to make them Krabby Patties.
Yes. Nah, I don't really feel like. So when you're, talking to your creative self and your creative self is like, I don't really feel like, do you have a feeling or inkling as to why not?
I think it's different every time. Honestly, like I said, it does feel like sometimes I really do feel like, girl, I'm tired. I'm stressed. Why don't we just take a breath?
Life's
Sometimes
lifing.
sometimes it feels like that. And then sometimes it feels like I didn't want to say that I was blocked out loud because then you know how sometimes you feel like I'm gonna speak that into existence. I don't want to associate myself with that word. But if I am being honest, I do think I maybe have been blocked a little bit, or maybe been blocking myself. So yeah, I say that to say I am digging in my old bag of tricks and my new bag of tricks to try to like nurture myself out of it. I think, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I've been here before and I've tried the like tough love approach of like, do it.
Yeah.
It needs to sit down and do it. And I feel like it never
Hurry
works. Like it never really works. And if it does work, then the product or the thing I create isn't really all that
Great.
inspiring.
Yeah. You're like, this isn't even really what I wanted to put out anyways.
And then it does, sorry, I just burped. And then it does kind of feel like punishment, you know? And then you take something that you actually really love doing and naturally are good at and it flows and you make it something that feels like punishment.
Yep.
Like a punishment. And I think as far as acting is concerned, before I did the play, I think that was my approach with acting, where it was like I'm doing these auditions and even doing certain jobs, and it does kind of feel like punishment.
Yeah.
A little bit. And I had that moment of like, is it acting? Is it what I'm doing that feels like punishment now? And the answer is no. For me, it's not the work. It's not acting. It was the way I was approaching it that was making it feel like punishment. Like it wasn't fun. It wasn't challenging. It wasn't inspiring. It wasn't like making a difference or even making people think or laugh or feel anything really. And I think that's why. It's like I want to perform. I want to do something that's hard. I want to push myself and push limits and stuff and have fun, really. Like get it back to like, I do like doing this because I'm good at it and I have fun. And I wasn't having fun with the way I was doing it. And so now I think that's what it is. I'm pulling back layers to realize that, like, yeah, you weren't doing it in a way that was fun to you. Like it wasn't fun. You were kind of punishing yourself with this. And now I'm getting back to the like, I want to do this for fun because I enjoy it, because I'm good at it, and, because I can.
Hell yeah.
So,
exactly.
yeah, getting back to that, and I really have appreciated, I appreciated doing the play because that was just very fun, very, very fun. And then also the series that we started. If you haven't checked out Lunch Break on YouTube Shorts or Reels, please check it out.
Go ahead.
It's fun, it's funny, it's silly. Episode 2 is coming next Friday.
Yes,
so
it is.
We're gonna be releasing those on like not next Friday. What do you say?
Wednesday.
Tuesday or Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Every other Wednesday.
Yeah.
Lunch Break series. Episode 1 is out. Episode 2 is all but out.
Yes.
She's recorded all the things. So scripts written by yours truly, performed by the two of us. There's a lot of improv. It's very, very fun.
It is. It is.
To see how weird we are.
So good.
Two gals being silly. I love it. But what I love about that is it's getting me back to that of like, oh, this is the kind of like I want to just have fun. Just
be.
Do it. Yeah, just do it just cause and like be human and like express my humanity. For me, I think that's a good way to kind of distill it down to what it is. Like, I want to be human and express my humanity. out loud. Whether that's like heavy emotion or like funny silliness. It's more often than not funny silliness or whatever. You know, I don't look. We're human, baby. That's the whole point, right?
We're here to experience, to have this human experience.
Some people don't want to do it, but I do. But yeah, what else is going on with you?
Okay, so the last one was a little of a struggle, so I'm gonna share a win. I kind of mentioned it in the last one, but I have been finding balance with my fitness routine.
Yes, girl.
And that has been feeling so good because for so long I feel like it was something that like I felt like I had to do just one thing, but then that one thing would make me bored or like I would get tired of it, you know what I mean? Like it just, like I was doing like the Peloton thing for a while and then I was like, okay, bored. That. Yeah, I'm like, all right, bored. Got a bike and everything. I'm like, all right, I'm over it. That's enough. It was like, okay, maybe I'll try running again. I got bored, but also don't love it. You know what I mean? Like, and not something that's sustainable for like as many times I want to be working out. Like, it was just, every single thing was just like, I think once I found yoga, I was like, oh, this is nice. But I also don't want to only treat yoga as like
a workout.
Just a fit. Exactly. Because it really does help to bring my mind peace. Like it helps me ground a lot, which I need. And so lately, I feel like I found a perfect like split between all the things. And before I used to fight against doing multiple things at the same time. I don't know why. I used to just feel like it's just doing a lot. Yeah. It's doing a lot. Also, I don't have money for all that. But now that I'm a yoga teacher, I get plugged because I teach at these different spaces. So it really ends up working. So now I'm doing Pilates, yoga, strength training, and endurance training all in a week. And it feels really good. My body feels so good. Like I'm very proud of myself because I feel like not only am I feeling like how I've always wanted to feel, but I feel like I'm also looking like that too. And I feel like it's a really great marriage to have. Yeah. Especially, summertime is hot, body out. You know what I mean? You're like, oh man, this is what I'm here. And then the cherry on top, which I also kind of mentioned, is like being able to connect with people at each of these different spaces, forming relationships. I think it helps that I also teach at these spaces. So people like can also see, not only do I come in and I teach and I leave, but like I come in and I actually practice here too, And I think that's cool. I know before I became a teacher and I would see other yoga teachers or like your trainer or something like that in class with you, it's a cool feeling because you're like, oh shoot, I guess you got to get yours in too. Huh?
I know. you do this, don't you?
So I like also like having that kind of representation for myself as an instructor in these spaces to be like, let's get it together. I'm not just always telling y'all what to do. Yeah. Like I'm here in the trenches too. So it's just, that has been feeling really good.
That's good. That's really good.
What about you, Tosh?
So, Pilates training is almost finished. Right now, I'm in the stack your hours portion of things. And now I'm just
grinding.
Taking classes, observing classes, practice teaching classes. And I think that is how my August will be spent. So mat is wrapped. So I'm mat certified, but not reformer certified. So
you're officially mat certified?
Yeah, the mat. It was the certification part of it. Like the actual teaching was done. Like when was that first weekend in July?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think was it July or June? It was while I was doing the play. Anyway, all of that to say that was done then. And so that's why I've been like, trying to get work as a mat Pilates teacher because I'm thinking I can help me learn and get experience teaching a class. Yeah. And then the basics or the foundation of Pilates. And help me get my hours and my practice up for when I'm ready for the reformer. But I'm actually doing my first practice on someone else, not just myself because I have a reformer in the garage. So I'll be practicing in there by myself. But not only is it going to be me putting together a class? But I'm going to be putting Tay through a reformer class, and I'm really excited about that.
I am
so
too.
I'm almost to the point where I could start looking for reformer jobs. I feel like give me like 2 more weeks, and I think I'll be
In
I think
there.
I'll be in there.
So the next time we record pod.
Yes, I'll
Oh,
be looking
snap.
for a reformer job. So if you're listening to this, reformer gems,
Look,
hit me up. Even Matt Pilates gems, hit me up.
hello. And also, y'all are going to enjoy Tasha's class when you get a chance to take it. Great playlist,
Hey.
amazing instruction, solid ass workout. All right. You're going to be feeling strong when you leave Tasha's class.
And that's how I want people to feel. So like I
Proud of
focus
yourself.
on the more, I prefer for people to be having weights. I want there to be more resistance, a little more resistance. I think resistance training is extremely important for everybody, but especially women. I think it's important for us to maintain muscle. So whatever you do, whether you're lifting a little bit of weight for a good long while or you're lifting heavy weight for a short while, whatever you're gonna do, you should be resistance training. Even calisthenics, whatever it is, train those muscles.
Yeah.
For real. It's important. So yeah, I'm excited about Pilates. It feels like a new chapter. It feels like I'll be in more community spaces, as you were saying. So slowly but surely, I'm like dipping my toe into the community. So yeah, I'm excited and looking for Pilates homes.
I can't wait. I can't wait for Thursday because I'm pretty much like, I feel like a beginner again. So I'm really going to be like, huh?
It'll be perfect because it's like if my cues ain't right, you're gonna be like, huh?
Uh-huh.
So
It'll
that's
be
really
very
gonna-
natural.
It's really, really, really gonna help. I'm excited.
Yeah. You're going to kill it.
Okay.
You're going to kill it.
But yeah, what else is going on, girl? Tap in.
Ooh, I think that was all I had. I just had those
Oh.
two. What else? You got one more?
Just that I'm like, I've noticed myself clinging to structure. I noticed that habit that I have. Like I I need there to be structure. And I've also noticed that my habit was to also look externally for that structure. And now that it's on me to build the structure, because I do feel like I'm in this new space, both in acting and with Pilates, like, it's like, yeah, you need to know Pilates. Like, you need to know the moves, the exercises, the reasons why, the parts of the body, the breath, and the machine. For the reformer, I need to be familiar with it. I need to know all of that, but the training is really up to me. Like, I'm in control of the class. It's my class.
Yep.
And so while someone can give you tips and show you how they do it, ultimately it's up to you. And it's a lot of it falls on you. And so like the structure of the class, like, yeah, there's certain parameters, but also it's up to me.
Yes, it is. You are in
Which
charge.
is a lot. I have to build that structure. And then also with acting, it's like I'm approaching it a new way. And I think the first way, when I try to look back to that, like, oh, how did I approach it before? I was taking every class, every webinar, every workshop, talking to heck of people, and just really trying to, like, oh, that's the rules about that? Okay, cool, writing the rules down and, like, adopting the structure. And I think now I'm in a place where I do trust myself, but it is like, this is a new level of trust yourself. I'm building the structure now. I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
And it's really time to be that captain.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, okay. I need there to be a structure, but I also am intimidated by making the structure myself.
Girl.
Why don't I want to make the structure? What is on it's on me. Why do I not want to do that?
That is so real because I remember when I first like started teaching yoga, like I was very much, I felt like I have to stick to the plan. Like you said, stick to the structure. It has to be this way. This is how I was taught. This is how it feels like just the most comfortable, Like it's not that I was fighting against creating my own structure. It's just that I was like, I need to just get a feel for it first. The structure, I'm using the structure as a tool to get me more comfortable into my own freedom.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because now, here we are, 2 years later, and I'm like, the structure is a great base to have and foundation to have always. Just like anything, you build that foundation first, so you always have it to fall back on. But like now, like if you try to structure me in, like those like corporate space, like franchise type studios and stuff.
Yeah.
Where it's like you have to teach the same thing everybody else is teaching all the time. If I had to do that, I'd be like, stop. I need freedom.
Yeah.
Let me fly.
Yeah.
So I feel you. It's like, it's cool for now. We're going to get it locked in now. But the freedom's coming.
The
freedom's on its way.
Yeah. And it feels like balance.
Exactly.
Because it's like, yes, it's freedom, but also there does need to be a structure to this.
Yes.
Or else it's not going to make sense. Exactly. Otherwise, what are we even doing? You know what I mean?
I'm just doing whatever the hell you want to do.
I'm sure making a yoga flow is the same way, to where it's just like, okay, we're all over the place. Mm-hmm. We went heavy and intense, and then we did the warm-up exercises. What do we do that for? That's weird.
That doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Why do we do that? I don't get it. Make a structure. Make this make sense.
Yeah.
And it is, it's on you. There is an expectation, but you got to figure that out. Mm-hmm. How to meet it, but be free. I don't know. So a part of me does think like, oh, if there was you have to do it like this, maybe that would be a little bit easier starting out.
I know.
You wouldn't have to just create this all. But I believe that this is the way it's working out for me right now. I believe that because I have been praying for alignment in my life for as long as I can remember, and also praying for and working towards being more creatively free and more free, period. And I feel like anything you're creating, whether you're putting together a workout to teach your community, that's creation. You're creating something and you're giving something, and it's coming from you. So that is the same muscle kind of thing, like the same place that it's coming from. And I think if there was another structure for me to cling to that wasn't mine, it might discourage me from building my own structures.
Absolutely.
It might be something else that I'm clinging to, and some other external thing that I'm looking to guide me. So anyway, I say that to say I'm letting go of the structure. I'm getting comfortable in the air energy, in the whimsical air. It's a little whimsy, a little bit crazy sometimes, but I'm learning to, like, I guess, get my footing in the air.
Hell yeah. Legs in the air.
Legs in the air. But moving on to our third segment, I don't like that.
No.
It's our favorite segment. Tay, what you got?
Whew. All right. So first things first. This is so random, but I was just thinking about what are some of the things I don't like. When I was younger, and this is a past thing, but when I was younger, men who used to tie my shoes used to tie them shits tight as hell.
Oh my God, for real.
And I hated that. Like, honestly, men, anything, the way that they hugged, I don't know if it was just the men in my life or what, but the hugs, the handshakes, pats on the back. My dad and Gramps, they did like a little neck squeeze thing, like, hey, da, da, da. And they would squeeze, and it would be just like, ah.
Or like this.
Yes.
And you're like, whoa.
Literally.
Got me.
Even kisses was like, you're pushing my face. Like, everything was so rough when I was younger. Everything men did was just rough. And I hated that.
Yeah.
I hated that.
Man, that just made me think. My dad would have his beard cut low, and he would, like, when I was little, he'd rub it on my face, and I'd be like, it's so rough. His cheek was so rough. You hug your mom, you put your cheek to her cheek, and it's like, oh, it's a soft little cheek.
Uh-huh.
And then with my dad, it was like, prick, 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 prick. You're like, oh my God. You just took some skin off with that beard.
Yeah, so I'll leave it at that. Just didn't like that.
You're too rough.
You're too rough.
My one I have is that they don't make dance music anymore. How many songs? I just made a Y2K playlist, and a lot of the songs are like dance. Here's this dance. I'm gonna tell you how to do it. Hey, 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 hey. Dance.
Let me see.
Move your
2-step.
Move your body, girl.
Literally. Move your body.
The fellas go.
Move your body.
Pondy River.
Pondy River.
Pondy boat. Run it.
Right.
You know what
Let
I'm
me
saying?
see if
Like,
you can run it.
Can you run it? Because indeed I can run it.
Because I can run it. Is your man on the floor?
If he ain't, let me know.
Because I'm trying to run it.
We're finna get it. Get it on the floor.
Get it on the floor.
Like, dance music used to be, we're in the club, we're dancing.
Yes.
Why aren't you dancing? Dance.
We in the club. We ride slow.
We doing things that the girls don't do.
Okay.
What's that?
What we do? We smile back. Out of back, in the back, kind of laugh.
Oh my God. I gotta put that on my Y2K playlist. But yes. Oh my God. Why don't we make dance music anymore? Or maybe they're making the dance music and I'm just not getting it on my algorithm. Because where is it? Where's the like, you know, soldier boy up in this hole. Like whatever. A stupid dance, a fun dance, a catchy dance. I get the line dances, but that's mostly
the line dances.
I think the reason why we're making line dances to Tamia songs is because nobody else is making dance songs.
Yeah.
We don't why how long have we been doing the cha-cha slide? Somebody make something.
Yeah.
No one's made anything that's really hit us like that since like what, Cupid Shuffle? Is that the most recent one?
The one, Boots on the
Wobble?
Ground. Oh.
Boots on the Ground is cool, but they're not telling you how to do the dance in the song.
That's
I guess
true.
they're not telling you in the Cupid Shuffle, right? No, to the right,
To the right. Yeah, they definitely tell you what to do.
That's what I mean. To the left, get the people dancing. We need to dance.
We need a call out to the dance floor.
Dance floor. Call us out. Tell us to dance.
Yes.
Give us a step. A 1-2 step is perfect. Let me see you 1-2 step. Hey, this beat is please.
Yeah, exactly.
Teach, like, that was so fun. And maybe it'll get the kids out of their cringe fear and just be like, girl, everybody's 1-2 stepping. It's easy.
It's
Come
easy.
do it.
You ain't got to have like extra deep knowledge on the choreo. You could just show up and move your body.
You could do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it.
Hey.
Let me see you do it. Hey. Snap your fingers, okay? It's
Right.
just like that.
Come on.
Do your step. Do your step. I love
Do
it.
your step.
Do your step. Snap your fingers and do your step. You can do it all by yourself.
Let me see you. Now let me see you
Now
do
let me
it.
see you do it. I need to see you do it.
It's not enough to just talk about it. Now I need to see you do it.
Then I'm going to hype you.
Hey!
I want to hear
Absolutely.
it. Somebody make a song. We need a dance hit.
We do need
joint.
to dance it. All right. Something I don't like are these new braiding gels. Holy moly.
Oh, my flaking on day one.
Literally, that was my
2
story.
hours old.
That was my story. Now, look, I get it. All the hot braiding girlies, the girl who did my hair, she snatched them shit. She did it really
It
perfect.
still looks really good.
Thank you, friend. I'm like, she did really great parts, all the things. But she is 21, and she did have, like, my hair was laid, like the parts in the middle was so tight I couldn't even flip the braids over yet for real, because they was just stuck in their ways, you know?
Aww.
Which is fine, you know, it's like, okay,
You gotta relax. It takes a while.
Yeah, they're gonna relax. But like literally 2 days after day one, my hair was like the braiding gel was dried up on my scalp, like white. And I'm like, now it looks like I have fucking flakes and I haven't even touched my head yet.
Yeah.
It's one thing if my head's getting itchy and I got some flakes. Hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
But I ain't done nothing yet.
And I'm
3 days in?
That's not even my flake.
Literally.
That's not even me.
It's not even me. So I just say, like, we need to bring back, normalize Blue Magic again.
Ooh.
All right? Bring back
Remember the
grease.
hair food one?
Exactly.
The little stuff in it? Ooh, they still make that? I need to get some.
The hemp.
The hemp one?
That was the best
But
one.
Blue
So
Magic,
good.
I remember I used to press my hair with Blue Magic.
I
don't
me
know if
too.
you should or shouldn't do that. Maybe you shouldn't. But my hair used to be the straightest
Bruh, talk
it
about
would
it.
ever be.
Eat.
When I did that. Another thing is when I got tired of trying curly products, what worked was taking your hair when it's wet and putting Blue Magic in it.
Oh, yep.
And then letting it dry.
Yep. Curls.
It looked
perfect.
hella cute. Like curls perfectly defined, hella cute.
That's only
And
bring
your hair is weighed down. It was just really greasy.
Bring back. It was definitely greasy, but bring back grease though, because these new
Right?
braiding gels, I don't know what they are putting in.
It's
these
gel.
things.
Gel is like alcohol based, right? Maybe it was water, but then there's hella alcohol in it to
Hella
create that
shit.
gel texture. And I think that just dries up our scalp and then it dries. So
It's terrible. And the buildup, like, actually, like, once I take these braids out, I already know the buildup's going to be crazy because, like, there was so much, like, dried up gel on my head. I was taking an edge brush, putting water on my braids, and, like, trying to scrape the excess off of my head because there was just so
too much braiding gel.
Too much. And it was like, it's the buildup factor.
Yeah.
If it's just a braiding gel and it's just keeping things in place, that's fine. But the braiding gel creating hella shit on my head and I haven't done anything, that sucks, especially as a girly who sweats, you know, because I'm trying to work out and things. It's like, that's not helping.
Yeah, it's definitely not helping.
That's not helping. So this is really just a read for the braiding gels and the chemicals and all that shit that goes into it, because I don't like that, and it's not fair.
It ain't.
So,
and it ain't right.
and it ain't right.
And I don't like it either.
Mm-hmm.
My next one is the Bay Area landlord that was trying to charge $200 a month for work from home renters of their ADU that was already priced at $3,200 a month, wanting to charge $200 more a month if you work from home.
Crazy.
I don't understand, even to add to that, the push to take people back to office. Why? When we've established for years, for what, 6 years, people who, you know, transitioned to work from home got their jobs done at home. Why the hell do you want everyone to come back to the office? I have people in my family and people that I know that work either for like the state or, you know, tech companies or whatever that had fully remote jobs and were just able to do them. And now, like, it's like, oh, now it's, what do they call it? Hybrid. Where it's like, oh, I have to go in 2 days a week or 3 days a week or whatever, but I get to work from home these other days.
Yeah.
Why?
Literally, why?
Why? If we know this person can work from home, why the flip? Why? I mean, I get maybe having an office that they can check into maybe once or twice a month, maybe,
Sure.
or maybe even having it be an option for people who, like, maybe not everybody has a work from home situation that's like ideal. And some people work better not from home, you know, need that work-life separation. So I get that. But if somebody, right, if somebody wants to work from home, especially nowadays with like childcare being so expensive, if somebody can get their job done and still look after their newborn or their infant or their toddler who can't go to school yet, why not? Help us out. Y'all want everybody to have kids, but everybody got to be at the office from 9 to 5? Everybody?
Right. And if they're working from home and they live in this area, they have to pay an extra couple $100 just because they are at home for work?
I don't get it.
That makes no sense.
Job, like, if they can do it at home, let them. I don't get it. I don't like it. And then, yeah, charging $200 extra for somebody who's paying to live somewhere.
Literally.
It's called work from home. This is my home.
What I do in my home is my business.
Why are y'all trying to make money like this?
Yeah.
It's the landlords. The landlords are trying to push back to the office so they can make office building rent money. Because now they own all these buildings and ain't nobody need them for nothing. And so now they're trying to recoup that by owning homes and charging work from home fees.
Predatory.
Disgusting. Boycott. I think I read somewhere, I don't know if this is true or not, that this landlord ended up taking down this listing.
Oh, good. Good.
Hopefully that's not because somebody agreed to do that. Right, $3,400 for an ADU is crazy. Knowing that $200 of that is because you work from home is crazy. I also feel like I would probably just lie and be like, I don't work from home.
Yeah,
I don't work from home.
I don't work.
I don't work from home.
My parents pay for this place.
Right.
But yeah, that'll take us to our thank you. So I'm gonna thank my baby girl Fati. A little fur baby. Just, thanking her for her guidance during this time, teaching me what true unconditional love looks like and feels like. Just over the years, all the learnings that she's helped me to, like, I really do feel like because of her, I will be a much better mom than I probably would have been without her. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, just being able to, I don't know, have a lot more compassion and empathy for a little being who really their whole existence is to be there for you. You know what I mean? It's to love you, and hopefully you love them back, Just
literally be a member of your family, even before you have a family. Because I had Cookie before Dell and I got together. So for a year, it was just me and her. That was my family.
Yeah, literally.
I built my household one little dog at a time.
One little dog at a time.
And I feel like same with you and Fati. Like, it was funny, like, when you and I became friends outside of ACT, we had both got our dogs. Yep. And that was the whole, my puppy, you have a puppy, I'm she's cool.
Yeah. Because they're literally only a couple months apart. Like,
literally.
That's it.
Ah,
Yeah.
love Fati. She is an angel. She's funny. I like her personality.
I always call her little diva dog.
She really is.
She's a little
she do not
Mariah
be
Carey in dog form.
tripping. I remember trying to get her to use the bathroom, and I like went to, you know how your apartments had the like fake grass?
Yeah.
I mean, and we were on there, and I was trying to make her use the bathroom, and she just kept walking like, no, girl, no. And then we went into the little side gate, inside the apartment, and then there was a little, not park, but like, that little recreation area.
Yep.
And she went there, and I was like, oh, maybe this is like where she goes, because
Yeah.
I was trying to make her go in these little, like, okay, go. And she was like, oh no, this ain't it, we gotta keep going.
She's like, I might poop over here, but I do my other stuff over here.
What?
Yeah.
She was looking at me like, why would you tell me to go right here?
The ghetto.
Keep going. She was leading me. I'm like, okay, girl. And then we got to a spot, and I was like, oh.
Got so this comfy in between some bushes.
Yeah. She like went into a spot and did her. I was like, okay, so she knew where she wanted to go.
She likes her privacy.
My bad, queen.
Yes, so thank you, Fati. Such a good girl. And to close out, always, y'all stay connected with us. We stay connected with you. You can find us on socials at @HowToTheLetterBeReal. I'm at JustSay_Tay.
I am at the Tasha B.
Yes, and you can always send us a listener letter, heyhowtobereal@gmail.com. And remember, we are not therapists. We just have them. So take everything with just a little grain of salt. And also, extra added bonus, if you leave a comment, a rating, or review, maybe when you come to our Yoga Lattes class, we'll have a little something for you.
Or maybe you'll get in for free.
Oh, hello. So take that nugget as well. And this week's Random Reel is on my friend Tasha B.
Yes. And this message is for me and anybody else who's listening. And this applies to stop second guessing yourself. You've been through enough, and you've been you long enough to know who you are and recognize your intuition. Trust it.
Beautiful. Well,
with that, stay real.